Alright, welcome to Thoughts on Dragon Ball Z Kai the Final Chapters. This is episode 40. This one is called Who Will Defeat Majin Buu? The Mightiest Men Moves Out. I was going to do a song, but sadly, the song I was thinking of is Roll Out. They say roll out, not move out, so damn it. Not to mention, I kind of thought this title is kind of weird because it says Mightiest Men with an E, not Mightiest Man, because, well, Gotenks actually is just one person. Yeah, two people in one, but still one person. Me, I thought the Mightiest Men moves out, meaning, okay, well, then that means that Gohan is about to come out here, and Gotenks is about to come out here. And we'll see both of them fighting side by side and see who actually can beat Buu, but that's not what exactly happens. Anyways, Buu is destroying a freaking damn city again. Holy crap. And what's even worse is that he see boats, cruise ship boats. And the weirdest part is like, hey, well, hold up. You're telling me you're on a cruise when this crap is happening in the world. This is not a good time for cruise. Technically, cruise ships should have actually already said, oh, fuck this. Everyone, we're gonna just, well, I don't know. It's weird. It's like either A, they stop everything, they go to a bunker and be a safe place and say, frick this, we're not gonna be in the freaking middle of the sea, and Buu sees us and he kills us. It's like, frick that, we'd rather actually be able to run instead of be like, oh, yeah. Or B, they're on the freaking water and it's the safest place they can go to, and that works perfectly fine, but still you're also kind of screwed. The sad part is that these cruise ships are just leaving the freaking city. Damn. So we know what happens right here, right? Well, Buu rams right into one of them and now it's sinking. And we got, oh yeah, Buu actually says, I can't go all the way. And it's like, oh my gosh, I remember that commercial that says that. And then we get a guy who can't swim. And I was like, oh, frick. Boo's going to be a hero again. Just like that blind kid. He's going to take that guy and throw him on land. And hopefully might even just, he saves his life, but then takes his hand and just starts shooting at him on the ground and say, run, stupid, run! That would be fun. That would have been awesome to see. But instead, no, that didn't happen. Buu actually he gets up on Buu and he's like, oh freak, it's the damn monster. Oh motherfucker. And Buu kicks him right in the freaking damn air and then plays target practice, shoots him. Damn. Yeah, he's gone. I feel sorry for this guy. He couldn't swim, and the last thing that he did was try to get safe. Oh my gosh, that sucks. Woo! Anyways, Buu actually got hit by a blast, but he's regenerated, and, well, Gotenks actually shows up. And it's kind of funny to hear the conversation those two have together. That was a funny conversation, and Gotenks actually gives some blows, nice punches all around him, 2 kicks and knocked him out, and then gives him one big blast that he actually was swirling around, and then one small blast, and we think that Buu is over. Well, Gotenks thinks Buu is over, but Buu is up again, and it's a freaky sight. His legs and his stomach are freaking present, but his top part is missing, and he regenerates himself. And Buu is now freaking mad. So Buu actually gets a punch in and then starts beating the crap out of him. And, well, Gotenks is actually down. And, well, Buu is holding him. He gives him a nice headbutt. And now he's kind of impaled into the Haaaahahahahaaaa. So, yeah, like a freaking, like mermaid. Like the mermaid that usually is found on a pirate ship. That's what Gotenks looks like. So Gotenks is down right there, and, well, it turns out that the fusion outfit he wears can get damaged. Who knew? So Buu actually charges a blast, and, well, the defense force, aka the military, shows up and say, okay, we're gonna strike this bastard now. Take this, open fire. So they just freaking start blasting the crap out of him. And Gotenks is like, no, don't do that. Run the freak away. Your attacks will have no effect on them. So after their freaking big blast, we see Boo hover above their freaking targeted area. And Boo actually has an energy shield. Oh, damn. And Boo all of a sudden shows a multiple blast shots that just straight up took out all of the army and created a freaking crater. Holy sh... But anyways, at the tower, at the tower, Gotenks returns all beaten up and everything, and Piccolo, of course, yells at him. And it's kind of funny. Piccolo does not actually know the name of Gotenks yet. He just calls him out of his name. It's pretty funny. Trumpton. And meanwhile, we get back to the planet of the Kais. The ceremony is still continuing. Goku is actually still asleep, and then we get cut to somewhere else where I think there's a commercial. Then we get returned back to an anime style that's completely different from what we saw in Dragon Ball Z Kai, where we see Boo just goes on a rampage, turning everyone into candy. I have to admit, it is an interesting anime style. Yes, new and everything. I would love to see what can happen with it if they decide to do something else. Like, for instance, there is a Majin that is not canon. I would love to see him in this anime style that they just showed. Actually, I just wish he actually got his own show. Anyways, it turns out that 80% of the people of the world and the cities are all destroyed. 80 freaking damn percent. The military forces are trying to defend, but of course, well, you know what's going on here. And the 20% are very hopeful. The ones who are left are very hopeful because they have one weapon they haven't used yet. Can you guess what it is? If you said Hercule, you're correct. Oh my gosh. This is as bad as freaking War Machine's big missile that he used in Iron Man 2 from Hammer Tech. That's exactly what they have here. They have that freaking damn rocket. Oh, shoot. So anyways, Hercule goes to Boo, well, goes to his house. He has a bag with him. He had a bag with him this whole entire time. And Hercule actually is whispering to Boo, or at least the house that Boo's in. It's kind of funny how the house is like, oh my gosh, man. I'm glad I'm not sentient, because if I was, this would be really, really horrible to hear right now. It's just really insulting. Oh, so Hercule, well, it turns out the chief is like, hey, Hercule, are you a little hoarse? It's like, yeah, I'm a little bit hoarse. And then the freaking chief is yelling, saying, hey, Boo, come out here so we can kick your ass. And it's like, no, whoa. It's kind of weird. It's like, Hercule, you should have said it was an element of surprise, and you're just getting yourself hyped. It's like, yeah, that lie works so much better. Instead, he decided to tell him afterwards, after he yells, dude, I want the element of surprise. We shouldn't be yelling right now. So he told him to leave. He told him to leave at least 3 times, and the 3rd time they finally did, and they took the freaking spaceship with them. I mean, the cruiser. So Hercule is alone without any transportation to get the fuck out of there. Damn. So anyways, Hercule actually moves little by little, and of course he got a freaking incognito thing. He's covering himself with a freaking little branch. It doesn't really help much. So anyways, Hercule goes and checks the house. Eventually he got there and no one's there. So he starts kicking and punching the house. He farts on it. He bath mouths freaking Boo. And he heard a noise and he's like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, man. Don't kill me. And it turns out a freaking damn lizard was fucking making the noise. He's like, get out of here, you freaking damn lizard. What the frick you think you're doing? And guess what? Boo's home now. Boo's here. Oh, God. Oh, damn. And Hercule grovels. And Boo is like, what kind of candy should I turn you into? You get to choose. It's like, oh, damn. Hercule actually pulled out something out of his freaking bag. It turns out he actually has gifts for freaking Boo. So first things first is chocolate. And it turns out that the chocolate actually has poison in it, but it doesn't do anything, but Boo loves it anyways. Holy frick. Next gift is a Game Boy. Yeah, an old school Game Boy. You can see how old this is because an old school Game Boy? Are you serious? I mean, you would figure I mean, this day and age, 2014, right? This day and age, technically they could have redigitized or at least maybe remade something. So it's like, oh, well, he has a DSi now. It's like, yeah, the DSi, he's playing some games on it. Even though a Game Boy would be fine anyways. I mean, yeah, I mean, having Boo use a stylus is kind of like, what the freak? So it's kind of cool that he still has a Game Boy. And plus, the Game Boy is much more interesting and considerate, considering he has a bomb on it. Yeah, he has an explosive packed into the Game Boy. So the first game he played, Boo hated it. He was about to get pissed off. He's like, okay, we'll try this game. And he's like, it's kind of hard, but so he's having fun. And then, but Boo's okay still, and Boo actually likes it, and he likes, in quotations, Funny Man. So Funny Man is now going to be his servant, and he gave him 3 gumballs that's made of humans. I never talked about this, but oh my gosh. Humans turned into candy. What would that taste like? Would that taste like actual candy? Or is it actually going to taste like actual human, but it's candy, so whatever. Or maybe you'll have a little hint of human taste. Even so, that's the grossest thing ever. And well, sadly, Hercule kind of had to eat it. But at least every time he's like, hey, look over there. He's just spit it out. He's like, oh, look over there. And then he tries to hit him with a hit for the back of the neck. And well, it didn't faze Boo at all. And he's like, oh, I thought I heard a person over there. Oh, well, why don't we shoot him? So Boo blasts over there in that direction. Holy frick. So Hercule decides to take a photo. And the photo looks like as if he actually knocked out Boo. Now, I do have to actually admit this part of understanding Hercule as a character. I don't remember whatsoever in the Cell Saga he actually took a picture of someone and made it seem like, oh yeah, I knocked him the hell out. So it's kind of weird that Dragon Ball Z Budokai, the first one, they have Hercule using that signature move. That's pretty weird. And and of course, yeah, you can understand that. Oh yeah, they did have Saiyaman in there, so maybe they did take some materials from Boo Saga and put it in there. It's kind of weird that you didn't put Boo in there. Of course, well, it's supposed to be all about Cell, so okay, that makes sense. But still, it's kind of weird how Hercule is a character, even though you use some things from the Boo Saga to make him have some moves that he can do. That's pretty weird. I mean, that's 2 in all that I can tell. That's like, yeah, those were inspired by the Boo Saga, even though it's weird. Dragon Ball Z Kai is freaking it. I mean, Dragon Ball Z Budokai is weird. The first one is weird. Anyways, so Hercule actually cooks for him, and we see lots of photos being taken, even though I'm pretty sure it wasn't freaking Hercule taking them. I have no idea. I'm confused on that. But anyways, that's not what you're supposed to be focusing on. You should be focused on that Hercule actually cooks for him. He gave Boo a bath, and he plots. He secretly plots on how to defeat Boo. I'm gonna figure it out yet. So there we go. That's pretty cool. So thank goodness no talk from the previous episode, or at least this previous video that I made of this line. Thank goodness I don't have to talk about that. Freak that. But still, oh man. Ooh. Ooh. That's one thing I didn't notice is I didn't know that gotenks had a freaking attitude, or everyone when it comes to fusion has an attitude. We can even talk about Clifflaw. Clifflaw did have an attitude, but on the other hand, this was in the freaking art of battle. Even though this is dire, I don't know. It's weird, man. I mean, does Potara rings and actual fusion have something on this? This is the real reason why it's like, oh damn, I didn't even watch that freaking Dragon Ball Z video movie that doesn't even count in non continuity. But it would be cool to actually see what happens with Gogeta and see, oh, so Gogeta does act just like this, but on the other hand, you're dealing with children versus adults. So it's pretty interesting to see how this goes. And damn, man, I mean, frick, Gotenks is just what the hell. And it gets even worse in the next episode. So thank you for watching, folks. And coming up next is the last episode so far of this year, from I can tell. Yeah, we'll get to that episode post haste.